Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Ritual Flow. For today's reading, we're going to be looking at a soul contract connection. Please keep in mind this is a general reading. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Not all messages will be for everyone. Not all readings of this type will be for everyone. Use your own discernment to determine if it's right for you. Don't try to force something to fit if it's not resonating with you completely. This reading is timeless as well, so whenever you're seeing it is the right time for you to connect with this message. Okay. So, this person is going to be coming forward with good news. They may need to travel to you, or maybe asking you to travel with them somewhere. This is communication that you've been anticipating coming in to some degree. Movement is important here. Seeing movement, signs of movement. If something isn't moving, it's a sign. If something about this communication when it comes in doesn't express movement in this direction, then that's significant. That's symbolic for you. In past lives of dealing with this person, there was inner conflict that they were dealing with. They were defensive towards this connection. They allowed competing forces, other forces to interfere. And there is the option to do the same in this life. Just as there is the option, the opportunity for something different to happen. And something about recognition of this comes with the communication that you will receive. There's like in order for this contract to be fulfilled, a sudden change must occur, a sudden shift in this person's perspective, a moment of enlightenment that allows them to release any other structures, any other energies or forces that may be standing in the way of this divine order within this contract. There's this element of rulership, of responsibility here. Like this person has a responsibility to this contract with you. And them accepting that responsibility hinges on their ability to recognize the role that they play. This person is teaching you how to manifest clearly and purely what it is that you desire in your life. To not let past experiences, past disappointments stand in the way of creating a brighter future. You're teaching them how to do something very similar, but it takes on a different flavor. You're showing them how to move through fire, to move through their own burdens without getting burned, to be able to only accept responsibility for things that are truly their responsibility. To simultaneously not take responsibility so seriously, but to recognize when the responsibility is truly serious. It's like a showing them what truly is their responsibility and what isn't. There's a lot of things that have been left in the dark, have been kept hidden in the shadows of this connection. Clarity may be coming through in the dream state, through like the frequencies of the unseen dimensions. It's like there's a lot of intuitive pull in this direction on both sides. But the external expression has been suppressed and limited. Let's clarify the Eight of Wands. Yeah, this person has been holding back this communication, rejecting this opportunity for their own growth and abundance. It's like up until some point, this person has been recycling this past life energy of feeling conflicted about this connection. Their prosperity lies in this connection, and they've been refusing to accept it. It requires a tremendous amount of strength and courage to approach this, to bring this movement in this direction, to communicate with you. So you can know that when they do come forward to speak about this, it's become very real for them accepting this responsibility. They've found that connection within themselves that lets them honor this when they come forward. They would not come forward and speak to this connection because there's been a time of silence. They would not come forward and speak to this connection if they were not seriously accepting this responsibility, if they were not placing themselves in a position to choose this new path, this different path from what they did in the past. Let's look at the Five of Wands. Knight of Wands. Yeah, this connection was wish fulfillment for this person in a past life. It never got off the ground. It never got past the initial stages because this person was too afraid of losing some sort of prestige, some sort of power, some sort of reputation that they held, that they felt was in conflict with their spiritual path. It's like they chose the physical world, the material world options over what they felt in their heart. They chose to uphold some sort of external image rather than pursue something more deeply meaningful to them. Let's look at the Seven of Cups. And this person is recognizing in this life that what they've been doing up until this point is a repetition of that old pattern, that old cycle. That they were faced with this opportunity in this life to repeat that cycle of choosing their own reputation, their own power, their own status over love, over their counterpart, over a more solid path. They're recognizing now that they have this opportunity to connect with real success, which is in alignment with their happiness. That the real, like, stable and solid path is what they feel spiritually drawn to. It's this Empress energy, because the Emperor belongs with the Empress. Let's look at the Tower. This Tower moment comes, this moment of recognition. It's like it's putting an end to this painful cycle of listening to the ego, feeding the ego, betraying the self, letting this cycle end so that a new one can begin. One of wish fulfillment, of true contentment, happiness, satisfaction with this new opportunity for love. It's like they've been going back and forth about this decision and not honoring what would truly make them happy. It's like they've been They've been in this space of like attempting to calculate on paper what success is, what it would look like, making sure things add up in a very physical sense. And all the while they've been ignoring the signs from their intuition of what true happiness is, what contentment is, what's in their heart. But it's like there had to be this moment of realization, of seeing this stark contrast between the physical and the non-physical, and realizing what's important, realizing that letting the heart lead is always the answer, that the heart will not lead you astray while the head absolutely will. We're looking at the Emperor now. Yeah, this period of silence I mentioned before, this person needed to shut themselves off, to go within in order to hear this inner guidance, to gain this clarity about what the truth is, about attaching themselves to material things, needing to have this realization about moving on from that, from listening to what's inside, to finding their inner alignment, to come into connection with what will truly fulfill their wishes, with recognizing that things filled with only monetary and lustful elements don't bring true happiness. That true happiness is based in the frequency of love, in what connects to your heart space, and that those other elements of wealth and sexual union come through that deep connection with what speaks to your heart. Let's look at the Creator. Yeah. So this person is showing you that your resolve, your belief in your own intuition, in your own clarity about this situation, it opens up this avenue for this communication that you knew was coming, that you knew would be meant to bring balance. This person is going to be expressing to you what they've lost, like the disappointments they've experienced along the way, the regrets that they have for not investing in you, for not honoring the truth that they saw in you, for not choosing you and everything that life with you has to offer, for allowing themselves to be mired in this inner conflict and withholding, suppressing the love that they have for you. And them expressing that, not just the regret about the decisions that they made, but like how they feel towards this connection is an important aspect of sort of solidifying what you've been learning about your own energy and your own manifestation process. Let's look at the Ten of Wands. Yeah. This person is learning from you that sometimes the vision that you have for the future may not look how you expect it to, that it has a certain frequency that it carries, that it doesn't take on a certain physical appearance, that expecting your path in life, your manifestations in life to have a certain look to them is misguided and will only cause you stress and anguish. To recognize that they have a certain quality of feeling to them, and that feeling is what's important to listen to and follow if you want your manifestations to become real, for your vision to be experienced. This person has been learning from you how to feel rather than to just see. That's something else this person wishes to communicate to you. The inspiration, the support that they've received from you, like from this connection. Like even if like you haven't been in contact with one another, haven't been in each other's like presence recently, they've still had this experience of deep connection with you that's taught them a lot. And it's like it's like the generation for this movement being created. It's like how you're learning, like the energy that you emit comes back to you full circle. You may have had this experience of feeling like your energy is just being put out and dissipating, but it's being felt. And when this person comes to speak to you and share this with you, it's like it closes this circuit, this feedback loop, where everything that is confirmed to you, like all of the energy that you've put out, is received back. Things become balanced. Yeah. This is a new beginning occurring here that's based in love. This is emotional fulfillment. This is the emotional fulfillment feeds the physical stability in the material world. This person may have felt this lack of order and stability in their physical realm, like when they were focusing on work, focusing on physical material wealth. It's like it was evading them. The level of stability they wished to see, to achieve, was constantly evading them when they weren't honoring their feelings. And they will see when the feelings are honored, when you listen to the heart and connect with that path of love, that it brings all of the material blessings that you would ever hope to connect with. This person didn't realize how interrelated these things were. And this connection is showing that, not just showing that, but like proving that to them. But there is this element that they had to to go through this learning process to overcome their own inner conflicts, their jumbled perspective about trying to keep these things separate and like experience this integration of these energies. Yeah. This person has been in an experience of being in a space of inauthenticity with their self. It's like they feel like they're having to start life over with fresh eyes, with a fresh perspective. They've been spiritually dormant, and this connection has like breathed life back into them in that respect. It's shown them the other side of things, awoken them to how they were living inauthentically and how they could change that, how important it is for them to be the truest version of themselves. This person has come to understand the importance of presence, of the present moment, of not worrying so much about what the future looks like, but like taking those individual present moments and moving through them based on feeling, to find that you'll come to live presently in the life you would have envisioned for yourself when you're not trying to forcibly meet that end goal. This person is going to be ready to dive fully into this connection, to open themselves up to this world of new experience, to invest in what's right for them. And you'll know that they have made that choice, that they're making that investment when they come forward to speak to you. Let's look at timing. Let's see what Spirit has to offer about when you might expect to be receiving that notice. When this person may feel ready to dive into this fully. A lot about this depends on trust and your energy, your ability to trust in what you've been putting out, what you've been expending your energy on. Yeah. As I mentioned before, the faith is the most important aspect here. It's very important for you to not worry about the timing, to just hold on to your frequency, to keep doing what you've been doing in this period of silence and distance with this person. It's very interesting. It will almost be February, I think, when you're seeing this, unless you see it a little bit later. But around March and next month are coming out. So sometime between now and the end of March, this person should feel ready to set this in motion, to create this wave, because that's what it feels like for them. Rocking a boat, disturbing the water. But they're realizing it's necessary. But there's something with divine timing. There's something that they have to wait on. They have to exercise control to some degree. But like in a, it's coming from a healthier place than what it would have been in past life. You won't expect it. It will come in very suddenly. It will be a shocking surprise when this person shows up. Even though there is like an element of timing here, it will still catch you off guard. There's nothing you can really do to prepare to like be more ready for it. There's no way that this will not come as some sort of shock to you. And it's meant to. The lightning, it's part of your learning experience. But it's important for you to know that it is coming, because there are things that could distract you along the way. That's why having faith is important. You may have felt like you were losing faith in this person's ability to see what this connection is, what this connection is for. But everything that's been happening is part of this process. Hold on to your faith for just a bit longer, and you will see. You will be shown. Keep your boundaries firm until then. Keep in your own frequency, even though that may be difficult at times. You may actually be finding it very stressful over the next month to keep holding space, holding energy for this connection. But it's very crucial that you do. This person may be experiencing some delays that they weren't anticipating in being able to come forward and speak with you about this. I got a very specific message that if for some reason, if this person is experiencing more delays, if you haven't heard from this person by April, that it's okay to go in a different direction. Because if this I don't know. This is a weird energy. It's like if this person hasn't shown up by then, like something is very wrong. And it may be with your energy. That if they haven't shown up, you have to, you have a mistake of your own to make by going in a different direction. And then you will see, then you will receive this communication and have your own mistake to learn from because you were waiting rather than being faithful. Yeah, that's what that message is about. If they haven't shown up by April, it's because your energy isn't in the right place. This is why it's important for you to stay in the right energy where you're at now and maintain that, to hold that frequency. That's why things are so up in the air. It's because it's coming from both sides. And it can happen sooner rather than being delayed further, but that part depends on you. Yes, this person does have certain limitations on their end that they're working through, but you have the power to create. You have the power to place more if you don't mind your own energetic state. Okay, so if this reading resonated, give it a like, comment down below, share it with someone, subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you for letting me bring these messages to you. If you are interested in a personal reading, you can see how to do that below, and I will see you later. Take care.